Good afternoon, Professor Carter and class. This is my TED Talk, which is a nutritional, alcohol, and drug addiction relapse program for the Redwood Gospel Mission, helping our clients and the general homeless eat better through nutritional dietary changes, workout program, both for the men's and the women's program. The Redwood Gospel mission is in grace with the power of Jesus Christ. Thousands of people have been helped throughout Sonoma County. And the mission reaches out to the community, feeds them. And the mission's been around for approximately 5 decades. They have facilities in downtown Santa Rosa. The mission has transformed thousands of lives, and the mission actually started in 1963, providing homeless services, a foster program, vocational training, jail ministries. It's a dual recovery, new life recovery program, outreach events, feeding the homeless, during Thanksgiving and Christmas. We also operate a thrift store. All the food donations are acquired by working with food banks in the area, local supermarkets, Trader Joe's, just to name just a couple. And we also have a shower ministry. We have mobile ministries, which basically where homeless are sheltered during the winter. And this is actually going to be a 12-month program here in the next few months, where people can actually stay in local churches and stuff to, be sheltered, so they don't have to stay on the streets. It is a great program. We are 45 beds now for the men's program, and approximately, I think, about 40 beds for the women's program. 2 different shelters, men and women. Women and children, and then there's also a women's shelter also. The program changes that are going to take place will actually be changing dietary programs and additional program changes to help improve the physical health and mental health by providing better nutritional meals and a workout program, exercise program and stuff, working with local trainers. When we considered this program, we did a lot of research in looking at local laws, local regulations throughout California and so forth. We actually contacted similar missions to see what they were doing, talking to their nutritional managers, and also similar, dual recovery programs in the area also. Our nutritional program director, Dr. Stephen Crane, myself, the organization and executive director, our chef, Paul Hedoff, they all were consulted, presented the research. Also, local stakeholders were also involved in looking at these changes. Some of the social problems that affect this population are poor eating habits, eating a lot of fast food, or basically whatever they can get their house on, and this definitely increases or affects their mental health. And by making the changes in our program, this will help this marginal population. This marginal population includes various men and women of different ethnicities: African American, American Indian, Latino, and Asian, just to name just a few. We also have a lot, of elderly or senior program members that have high blood pressure, dental problems, all kinds of different stuff. This population has a lot of legal issues, which increase their anxiety, their depression. This population comes out of prison, jail, and of course are homeless, and they experience a lot of problems on a daily basis. Systems theory was definitely considered when we looked at this, which looks at their parents, their friends, their family, their environment, and the drugs that they're using are extremely dangerous. And if they when and if they do relapse, their dietary or nutrition can definitely kind of push them the other way. A lot of this population comes from abusive households, childhood trauma, and they've been dealing with addiction all of their life. And if their nutrition's better, then it helps them, better cope. Some of the common diagnoses are major depression, attention deficit disorder, alcohol abuse, opiates, OCD, physical and childhood abuse, meth, and opiates, just to name just a few. Case management and treatment records will be maintained with regards to this program. Also, calorie counts, that kind of stuff will help clients also better track this, which will help with their weight management. Again, I had mentioned before that we're going to be bringing in trainers and stuff that will help them put together an exercise program that will be individually tailored to their needs. A lot of this population has back issues and other things going on. And adjustments will be made to the nutritional program overall. And again, everything's going to be tracked in our clinical software and also our agency software, because we operate two different programs within. Nutritional psychotherapy will be offered to the clients, and this will be included in their case management plans. Diet is linked to depression symptoms or depressive symptoms, and it is definitely prevalent. And when unhealthy dietary choices are made, this increases their mental health symptoms, affects their overall health. And when changes are made to these programs, to these eating habits, it definitely lowers the prevalence of depression disorders. This search was required by RMH 2023, March 1st. Program motivations, again, clients will receive dietary changes, which will help them retain their sobriety and better manage the triggers that relate to addiction. Losing weight, overall better outlook every day, feeling better about themselves. Therapy and supportive services will be put in place to help them better cope and progress and obtain a new life. The summary of the changes in the program will be making individual changes to individual nutrition programs, better eating habits, introduce individuals to dietary programs, track this on a weekly basis, provide them the nutritional calorie counts, create workout plans for individual program members, helping them lose weight and feel better about themselves, help them better manage their behavioral diagnosis and overall health, lose or control their weight. And if program members actually have food allergies, those will be addressed within their individual plans. Overall, this program lasted, the program will be implemented over the next 6 to 12 months, and changes will be made to, better the program, introducing more vegetables, less carbohydrates, more fruit, overall, more yogurt, less desserts, all that kind of stuff. So thank you so much, and I appreciate it.